think both pieces are exciting because they both restore the body. Use music and movement to restore the body.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we really come together. And so in her piece, she uses, dance is used to counteract the effects of Parkinson's disease. And in my piece, dance or music both are used to restore the body from the trials of the time, the 1960s dealing with the civil rights movement. So movement and music are both used collaboratively to restore the body, to illustrate the idea of the actual piece. Since my piece was set in the 1960s, I was really geared or focused on movement that came from the 1960s proper. So 1960 to 1969 specifically. So popular movements like the jerk, the four corners, the shotgun, the fly, many of those popular dances in the 60s. So I was really trying to find a way to bring these movements to the people from which they came.
Yeah, I think as far as collaborating, Alvon and I really worked separately on these projects for a really long time, and we knew we were sharing a show, and we wanted to share a show, but we finally sat down and said, okay, what are we going to call this thing? You know, like mine's about a disease, you know, and his is about something, you know, from a pretty distant past. So how do these correlate? And Alvon was like, this word restoration or restore like keeps coming back to me. Personally, when I go back to this idea that Alvon was talking about with restoration, I really want the audience to leave and feel restored in their faith in dance as a medium, as something that is worth studying in academia, and music as well. So that's important, I think, for the overall show. Personally, for my piece, I want people to be restored in their bodies and to appreciate their ability to move in reference to those that cannot.